Having liberated the hourglass and become keeper of time, my next task was to restart history. Not beholden to past events, I was free to craft a new era. It was with humility and restraint that I approached this blank canvas. After careful preparation, I began work, painting over the darkness. After eons passed, I sketched out the realms. After eons more, I brushed them in with life. In my new era, all beings will have the opportunity to find peace. Whether or not they do will be their responsibility. For my power only permits me to begin this endeavor. It is the duty of mortals to finish it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 1UPdaddy here. We are back for part 4 of Mortal Kombat 1 on the Nintendo Switch. This so far has been very glitchy, especially in the transitions from gameplay to cutscene. A lot of issues with the transitions. A lot of issues with the playback of the video. The video playback for the cutscenes has been very choppy. The frame rate has been very off. So I think it's the kind of thing that they could just fix in a patch, honestly, over time here. So I'm definitely kind of holding out to see if we can get to the end of the game and get really into it. And I'm definitely going to be playing Mortal Kombat 11 on stream now. But I just love this game. I love the story. All right, so we are in Chapter 12. Let's get it.
You are relieved, General.
The amulet, Your Majesty. I hate to disrupt, but we must act quickly to save Earthrealm.
Is that the command of my creator?
No, Your Majesty. It is the request of a friend.
We are ready.
And the Soul Stealers?
Keep them running. I am sure we'll find a use for the collected souls.
Will they stand down, if ordered?
No. Those are the General's most loyal lieutenants.
They must be neutralized if we are to shut down the Soul Stealers.
Yes, they do. We should split up.
princess.
No, we fight together. What's wrong?
My ribs. They may be broken.
It's time to kill this motherfucker dead.
No, Tanya, stay down. This time, I protect you.
We are Ermac. It is pointless to resist us.
All right, let's
Come
wake
any
up these
closer,
fingers.
and you'll feel the points of my blades.
We are many. You are one. Your souls will become part of our collection.
Watch what happens when I'm focused.
You'll have no part of me, Ermac.
Amazing, Melina. In another life, you could have been 1UPdaddy.
I prefer this one,
I don't know what
dearest
that means,
Tanya.
but if it means I whooped his ass, yes.
We must leave. Quickly.
Melina, wait.
Hello, bro. What's up?
Father?
There he is. What the?
Father? Is it truly you?
It's an illusion.
Yes, Melina. This body was created from the living
what up, homie?
forest's souls. Mine was one of them. Your attack broke the spell that binds us. Now, I am in control.
Yeah, go.
Father!
I don't know. I don't know if I can trust him. How you doing,
You are
After Court?
1UPdaddy,
How's it
but
going?
not
Yo,
Li
yo.
Mei.
I replaced her after your death, Your Majesty.
Day 4
She
training.
left the Order rather than accept punishment.
Punishment. It was not her fault.
A discussion for another time, Father. We must go.
You said you're in East Coast? That's right. You said that, my bad. Get the woods. Staying hydrated. Get some fresh air in there. I know it's like, oh no, the cold air. Make sure you get a little fresh air too.
Jared?
Even if it's cold from time to time.
Yes,
keep yourself
Sindel.
dry, keep yourself
It's
warm.
me.
But you gotta get that fresh
Oh,
air.
I've missed you.
Get really messed up if you keep breathing that stanky, like.
Greetings, Jared.
Get this cough.
Liu Kang, my friend.
Of course, I don't know
We
exactly
meet
where you are.
again.
That might not be a
It
good
is
idea.
good
if
to
it's
have you
crazy and
back.
snowy there. I'm
We
sorry.
once again find
I'm in
ourselves in
California, so it's
challenging
like-
circumstances.
Gonna be
And
80
once
degrees
again,
today.
we will prevail. As always, Sindel, I am yours to command.
got her groove back. Living in Sindel no more.
How is it they're unaware that the Soul Stealers are shut down?
We are deep within the mountain. From here, they couldn't tell.
Look at them conspiring. It is history we should not be repeating.
We must take the crown. Without it, he can't raise more warriors.
Our odds will improve if we can surround them.
I'll distract them while the rest of you get into position. Leave it to me, Mother. Shang Tsung.
Princess Melina.
Oh, okay.
I bring news from Outworld. Sindel is deposed. General Shao
got the game,
now
like
rules.
I said last Friday.
And yet
So I decided to
you are
play
still
the story,
free.
learn the game.
To succeed, the General needed help on the inside. I provided it.
The heir to the throne gives it up willingly.
It is a burden I've never wanted.
This handle.
The realm is better left in General
Maybe you should grab 10.
Emperor Shao's hands.
A most mature perspective. Outworld benefits from your wisdom.
Yes, Shang Tsung, it does. But not in the manner that you expect.
A bold gambit, princess.
It is an impressive display of guile. Who knew she was so capable?
Count yourselves among my doubters. I will count you among the dead.
Fight.
Your betrayal will be punished. Do not expect leniency. There will be consequences for forsaking Outworld.
Man, I bet online is rough. I bet playing this game online with somebody.
Thanks to the princess, this
I might
fight
need to pick
is
this up
ended.
probably on like PC.
The fight,
PS4.
perhaps. Not the battle.
True. Until your benefactor is caught, the realms remain threatened.
I gotta
Who
prove it's-
is she, sorcerer?
Speak of the devil. Liu Kang. Meet Damashi.
Damashi? You are the victim of deception, sorcerer.
You're not Damashi. You're me. More correctly, you are me. A poor facsimile, anyway. Made lesser by Liu Kang's meddling.
What's happening here? Who is he?
This Shang Tsung is whom I battled for the Hourglass. I thought him dead.
As I did you, Liu Kang. It turns out our battle released mammoth energies which ripped apart time's fabric. The fight had two conclusions. In one, I was the victor. In the other, it was you. It was eons before I discovered this. Once I did, I knew the path forward.
I took this form and infiltrated your timeline. I elevated these wretches, giving them great power. Together, they sowed discord among the realms, and assembled for me the Dragon Army. I led them to believe they were aiding my conquest of Earthrealm and Outworld. But my intent is to exterminate all life in this timeline, and then merge it into my own.
You promised us realms. Now you leave us to slaughter? You were pawns, not partners. Your purpose served. You will be sacrificed.
We served you loyally, built you the Dragon Crown.
This is a toy. I do not need it to control the Dragon Army. Only the souls contained within. Goodbye, Liu Kang. Neither you nor your timeline will be missed. It appears our interests align. For now.
Know that I trust neither of you. I will finish you both at the first hint of treachery.
Melina, what's wrong?
Serum wearing off. Must stay in control.
Oh, you done fucked up now.
You attack my family. I will make you suffer.
Further resistance serves no purpose. This
I like teleporting
timeline
too,
will
baby.
be destroyed. Fight!
You haven't much fight left. It won't take long to finish. This new Shang Tsung should have sent more minions.
Come forward if you dare. I will finish what Raiden could not. Your tenacity is to be admired. Until our last breaths are taken, as long as blood flows through our veins, we are not beaten. Noble sentiments, which in the end matter little. None of you will leave here alive. It's so sad to see a child lose her mother.
If my mother dies, she won't be the only send out to perish!
Fight!
Ooh, I whiffed that.
Mother, you can't go. Not yet. It's my time, dear. At least, we had a few hours more.
I will cherish them.
Mother...
You are now Empress. Rule well.
It's pretty hard.
I will, Mother. Father and Katana will help me.
Yeah, man.
Of course.
Seen people pass. It's weird to watch people pass.
Father, what did you do?
I collected your mother's soul It resides within me. She is safe.
That's balling. I mean, it's a little creepy.
Hurry, everyone. We must withdraw.
I mean, like, if her safety is in question. Alright, so that should be the end of that chapter, right? We should be coming into the final part. What up, Axel?
To move an army that large among realms, he'll need a portal, yes?
More than one. You will need a nexus of portal gateways.
It must be nearby. We follow them. They will lead us to it.
Agreed. But we cannot strike until Raiden and Kung Lao arrive.
That the Lin Kuei won't aid us is unforgivable. Bihan has corrupted them totally. When this crisis ends, we will deal with that one.
This is but the opening battle in a longer war. Titan Shang Tsung has prepared his entire timeline for it.
We cannot match its strength.
My counterpart said that your battle with him ripped time's fabric, creating 2 timelines. But how do we know that it wasn't torn further? If there are 2 timelines, can't there be more?
Why the thought experiment, Sorcerer?
You said we lack strength. We might find it in other timelines.
How would we do that?
We gather allies from across timelines, other titans, to build an overwhelming force.
If they exist. We have no proof that they do.
We must fight the battle in front of us. We can't stake our survival on pure conjecture.
If Liu Kang is right, the battle in front of us is already lost. This may be our only hope.
I'm sorry, man.
Geras,
I'm always having a hard time. I've got a couple different sets
possible.
of headphones, and my kids are always.
But as I am only the Hourglass's steward, such a search is beyond me. It can only be undertaken by the Keeper of Time.
To most people, but to me, it's.
And I no longer wield that power.
Crazy miss my wife. She's just been at work. It's like.
You may be able to regain it.
Like being around
What?
people.
How do you mean?
When you gave up control of the Hourglass, I worried that one day you would find you needed it. So rather than let your power dissipate, I collected it. To this day, it remains safely stored.
Why did you never tell me this?
Because the process of restoring your power is likely irreversible. Returning to the life you have now, as Earthrealm's protector, a life you cherish, may be impossible.
And you did not want me tempted to make that sacrifice, unless it was absolutely necessary.
Correct.
Thank you, Geras. You have saved us with your wisdom. Now, where have you stored my power? We must retrieve it.
It is at the Fire Temple, stored in the Jade Jaguar gifted to you by the great Kung Lao.
Someone's ass. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I want to beat somebody's ass at the Fire Temple.
Yes, Geras.
Liu Kang has proven more resilient than anticipated.
You got your headphones.
He and his comrades have escaped the fortress.
Forget the others. Find Liu Kang. He alone threatens my plans.
Well, I hope this sounds not too twack.
You could have
it's really
picked
hard.
no better vessel to store
I'm
my power,
streaming
Geras.
between Twitch,
I've always treasured
YouTube,
the great
I've got
Kung Lao's gift. It reminds me of his
video
meticulous
cards and
nature
capture cards.
and his
It's kinda
generous
weird.
heart.
It's like crazy.
Once we
chaos it is
retrieve
this
the
stream.
Jade Jaguar, we will proceed to the Hourglass. There, we will transfer the temporal power stored within it to you.
It now occurs to me that all along, you have had unfettered access to the power stored within. You could have taken it, become Keeper of Time, but chose not to. Why?
Because I have faith in your vision for this new era. I am content to be its guardian.
Thank you, Geras. Now, This process you propose,
I love this story. I don't
you
know
are
what
sure
anyone
it will
does.
restore
It's
my
been great so
power?
far. What a great
As
story.
sure as I can be of one
And
that has been
11
neither
you guys coming
tried
on Stream
nor
11
tested.
on PS4.
But even if
Great.
successful,
should
it
be
is
on
not
PC.
guaranteed that you will find any other timelines or allies. They may not exist.
Actually,
I
that's what
pray
I've been
this
thinking
is
about.
not a fool's errand. I hate leaving the others behind.
Well, I'm gonna probably end up
champions
beating this
will
game as
bolster
Raiden,
their strength against the dragon army.
because he's the
It
champion.
is sure to be the
Raiden,
mother of all battles.
May the Elder
Nah,
Gods
it's no worries.
protect
Don't worry about it. I don't give a crap. Raiden is the hero character, so when given a chance to pick who I want to finish the game with, it's going to be Raiden. So you'll see. It'll be Raiden. Here we go. Shang Tsung, Deadly Alliance. Yeah. He is the chosen one. And this... See, these are like hybrids. These are all hybrid characters. Like the Ball hybrid with... Yeah, that's nuts. They're not Cabal, but like... Kenshi and Cage, it looked like. That's awesome. It's funny too because people talk a lot of trash, but this game actually has me excited to go back and play other Mortal Kombat games now.
The 30K
Mortal Kombat 11
spent on
didn't
this
really do that.
seems like a
It
steal
just made
right
me
now.
have fun playing Mortal Kombat 11.
This
But this one got me
magic is
hyped on the
incredible.
franchise. So
Not magic, your loveliness.
say what you will.
Technology.
This one's been great
Either
so
way,
far.
it's clear what must happen next. The gateways and the Dragon Army have
There's
to be
Mr.
destroyed. Scorpion, have you a plan?
We must divide our forces. You, Shang Tsung, Quan Chi will use your magic to attack the portals. As you do, Kenshi and Jared will grind down the Dragon Army. The rest of us will attack our dark
that's
doubles.
Not the same. Sorry.
If they're
my bad.
defeated, it will hopefully throw the Dragon Warriors into disarray.
Commercial.
An
Is that that?
astute strategy.
Truly,
SoCal thing.
I could not have devised a better one.
Enough with the empty flattery. If you want our trust, give us actions, not
We're
words.
going to beat somebody's ass. Can I beat up a bunch of those guys? Is that going to be like a test your might? That'd be dope. They should have a zombie mode or a dragon army mode where you like have to fight 100 of those guys in a row or something. Oh, cool. Catch you later, Axel. They should totally have that. I would play the crap out of that mode. I'm gonna look into it. Oh, I think we're gonna transition to fighting soon because the graphics are pulling back. I don't know, maybe I should pick Melina though. Maybe I should pick the Empress. Maybe she should be the one and not Raiden. To capitalize. She got the teleports. So.
That is unfortunate.
Power is yours!
The battle continues, Shang Tsung.
Quan Chi, with me.
Captain!
I, for one, am not pleased we were double-crossed.
It is an ire I share.
May I suggest we harness our anger and use it to obliterate my doppelganger's minions.
Fight.
You cannot thwart me. This pair will trouble us no more.
Have a hard time controlling going in and out of my opponent's skin. I was like trying to get control of doing it, and I was like, I would try it and it wouldn't work, and then I wouldn't try it and it would happen on accident. So I was like, all right then. It's kind of a hard time to learn how to get the technique down, like as you're playing it for the first time.
There are more who require our attention.
Shang Tsung's pretty cool. I like his, he's got good range, he's got good defense, and his movement's really good. Shang Tsung's not bad. He actually might be a pretty good secondary character to learn.
You're welcome, sorcerers.
Is it me, or is that Raiden becoming insufferable?
You are not wrong, but it is tomorrow's problem. Let us first solve today's.
Alright. So I'm gonna work on the claw thing for this match.
Fight!
Send you to a watery grave.
I was trying to like transform and take control of his move while he was throwing it. It was not working out for me there. It did it once where I like grabbed his bubble and threw his bubble at him, and then I was like trying to redo it again, and I couldn't quite grab it.
2 of 5.
It's progress. Now on to the next.
Shao? What was the other Shao?
See that?
His life force is feeding the portal's energy.
We kill him. We close them permanently.
Ooh, let's kill him.
These meddling minions grow tiresome.
I like Shang Tsung.
Let us finish them.
Fight.
Flame will be snuffed out. You're stunned.
Oh man.
So much for fire and ice.
So Shang Tsung, I think I definitely will wait till round 2 or 3 or whatever to use the I can turn into using save it. Start with old Shang Tsung because he has the singular, like the harder hitting combos with the attack, with the blade attack, and then switch to young Shang Tsung to wrap up the round to take it.
It won't happen again. Fight!
His soul is ours.
Oh. Holy crap! Well, it's a mature game, folks. Game with big. Good lord, dude. It's like you kind of said, right? You didn't need to do that to take his soul. So you can take it while they're still alive. Jesus. Oh my god, he like looked right at him as he took his soul. Holy crap. Shang Tsung has got some issues, son.
You've done it. The army's trapped.
All of the other realms in this timeline are safe.
Never forget, Raiden, that we risked our lives to perform this service.
One that wouldn't have been needed if you hadn't conspired with the other Shang Tsung.
And there you go.
They will fight to the last man.
So you...
Come, we must help.
We're able to stop the bleeding of the wound that you created. Very good. Congratulations. Now we need to, like, repair the damage from the wound that you created. Nice. Liu Kang's like, let me get some of that sweet, sweet fire power. Get it, Liu Kang.
Are you ready to begin the search?
Ready enough.
I'm about to
May there be
smack the
other
crap out of Shang
timelines
Tsung.
and titans to find.
Actually, give me her. I'll wreck somebody's day with her. Not really. She's easy to like thwart if you're not AI. If you're a human being, she's easy to block off of.
Garrus?
So you just block punish.
Liu Kang?
You just plan on
Easy, Katana. You are among friends.
So if you have somebody with good,
What's happened?
heavy range,
Where am I?
A long way from
you
home.
would basically like
In a
set
different
up, block
timeline,
off
to be
of her
precise.
teleport.
What?
So she would like fall back
you
and then do your heavy
also a-
ranged
A keeper of time?
to punish.
Yes.
And then set back up.
Both of us? How is that possible?
Teleporting will slow
The
down.
battle for Chronicle's Hourglass ripped apart time's fabric. Where there once was one timeline, there are now many. Each new timeline represents a different possible outcome of that battle. In mine, I became Time's Keeper. In yours, it was you. In others, it could be Jade, Sindel, even Kano. The possibilities are endless.
If many timelines sprung from one, and we were both part of it, then you are my Liu Kang.
The same one who battled you in Shang Tsung's courtyard, who fought at your side at the Colosseum, who beamed with pride when you became Outworld's Khan.
Why does fate seem always to conspire against us? To deny us life's simple pleasures?
I don't know. Perhaps in one of the many timelines, they are ours.
I would like to think you brought me here for them. But I know you well enough to know better. What duty beckons us?
I will tell you. But first, we must gather more of our old friends.
Shang Tsung, Titan, wielding the power of the Hourglass?
Yes, Kung Lao. He is a threat to all timelines. He is not yet aware of any beyond his and Liu Kang's.
For now, it is only a matter of time.
I had hoped my victory over Kronika would end the endless cycle of combat. Sadly, it begins anew.
We have no choice. We must stop Shang Tsung.
Yeah, catch up.
The millions
Oh,
in my
wait.
White Lotus Society will aid us, if needed.
Thank you, my friends. He is here.
Kang, you have found allies. Titan allies, in fact. How could I have been so blind? Of course, our timelines aren't the only two.
Retreat to yours, Shang Tsung. Your attempt to merge timelines has failed.
Yes. Your comrades proved most resourceful. Thus, I have resigned myself to simply destroying your timeline. Knowing that others exist to conquer makes that choice much more palatable. Once I destroy your hourglass, your timeline will cease to exist. I will take great pleasure in finishing you one last time.
There's like a lot of really good fighters in this game. So I like Melina. I like Shang Tsung. I like Raiden.
You fight how I remember. I know what you'll do before you do it.
I don't particularly like
Likewise.
either of these two.
Let's hope our advantage proves decisive.
Fight.
Fighting by Katana's side.
Yeah, I don't really like his movement at all. It's not nice. It's a little weird. And I still love it. I forget what it was. Maybe back in the day, I liked him in like Mortal Kombat.
Let's rip
like,
the
1,
flesh from their
and
bones.
2, like back on the Genesis.
Artania's of all timelines this evil.
But
mine is no better.
I haven't played a lot of Mortal Kombat recently, you know.
She's a vast improvement.
A little bit of 11, and now here I am playing 1 like for the first time this week here, and just love it so far.
I'd like that.
It's so fantastic.
Survive this battle.
I just want to get, you know,
fight.
It's crazy they like throw you in and they're like, here, learn this character.
Shang Tsung's will.
More dramatic this way.
Are you the best Shang Tsung can do?
It has begun.
Take Shang Tsung any day of the week over having to play as Liu Kang, I'll tell you that.
Must stop them.
I do not like playing as Liu
Hourglass is
Kang.
emptied. This timeline will be destroyed.
He's cool because of what he is. I like the character. They should be playing as him. I don't want to fight against him.
My friend.
Lou.
This battle ends with your timeline obliterated.
Well, here we go.
Your final
Now I gotta fight
moments
against
will be
myself.
torture
I
and
hate mirror
pain.
matches so much.
I do not fear your bravado. I have bested twins far more evil than you.
Fight!
It's time to break my mirror image.
I was like, low kick, low kick, low kick, low kick. I was like, what takes nothing?
Go back to your timeline, brothers.
It just needs like one little tap. It takes no...
We have little time. The hourglass is failing.
Then let us end this now.
Be good girls and kill them, won't you?
As you command, Shang
No, I don't want to fight against.
Katana and I will fight them. You'll save the hourglass.
Yes, Liu Kang.
Well, if they had enough to fight against it.
Fool. You cannot save it.
I don't know which of them is worse. Both are cracked reflections of me.
They are abominations. Neither will survive this fight.
Damn. That's cold, man. Straight up to their face.
I won't lose to one of Shang Tsung's mad experiments.
No, no, no. Oh, they got me. They got me. Shit. Well, I'm blocked, but I did get unblocked. Oh, man. That's it. Well, I guess it's over, guys. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm going to rematch it. I hate her. I wish I could play her against her with almost anyone else other than... There's like 3 or 4, actually. There's a couple of
Fight!
I started throwing fireballs before I even woke up.
Away with you!
There we go. So it is the forward and back
will be 2
motion, not the circular motion. And I kept trying to do the circular motion and it wasn't falling in. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's one of the. He's like Raiden. He's got the forward, backward motion with the input in order to activate his special moves. Didn't remember that. Like I said, I'm not really a Mortal Kombat player, to be honest with you. I'm not really, mostly a casual everything.
This isn't over, Liu Kang.
But I love this game so far, and I'm super hyped to get into the lore again of Mortal Kombat. I just don't think I'll be able to find a copy of Mortal Kombat 10 anytime soon. Like that's the one that I'm.
Thank you, everyone, for your aid. This battle was won together.
So don't play on
Shang
Xbox.
Tsung is gone, but he's not defeated. He will be back to renew his campaign.
Not only against this timeline, but against all timelines.
Our choice is clear. We must take the fight to him. Destroy any power he has to make war against us.
Damn, old Raiden.
Agreed. Shang Tsung is likely already gathering allies as I gathered you. We must best his efforts. Assemble an overwhelming army from across all timelines.
What? That's cute. Alright, is anyone there? What do we think? Any votes? Who should I pick then? Who would be the champion from all timelines? Should I pick Shang Tsung? Shang Tsung be my champion? My god. What an audacious idea. Let me know in the chat. I might end up picking Shang Tsung. You, dude. Alright, what do we say? Well, I can't pick them. dropped on Melina. Alright. I'll play it again as anyone by request. But we're gonna do this chapter as her because it wouldn't let me pick Shang Tsung.
Nowhere to hide.
I think I have DLC for him though. I'm gonna download
We have
that.
banded together to rid all timelines of your evil.
I'm gonna download that DLC.
The threat you pose to them ends today.
Such certainty, Liu Kang, that this battle will end in your favor.
It can end no other way. Because across all timelines, the arc of history bends toward justice.
Does it? In this timeline, it bends toward me. Behold, Liu Kang, the hell I unleash upon you.
Fully realized Quan Chi. All right, that's my girl. We're gonna get it with her. So she's my backup. If I can't use Shang Tsung, her and Raiden are basically gonna be my. Nah, maybe Scorpion too. You gotta have a good stable. You know what I'm saying?
May the Elder Gods eviscerate. Fight.
Oh damn, they're just like brutal, kick their ass and run. Oh damn. Okay, cool. Oh. And it's like now the cutscenes are gonna your thing up, so you can like straight up cut away from it. This is nice. Nice to What do we got next? Who's next? Who this? Who this is?
You're not ready for the pain I'll bring you.
Whoa, it's some random reptile. Her teleport makes her very useful. For sure. Obviously, I'm not as good at that as I'm sure some people are, but I am pretty okay at timing it so far, considering this is my first week having her as my player. So. Definitely excited to get this game and other platforms.
Shedding your blood won't disturb me.
Fight!
Like a crazy amount of things to like absorb at once. Okay, so he's got a lot of different attacks.
Shedding your blood won't disturb me.
Fight!
Got to get in really fast and get a combination started like he did on me. See, basically he just got in a good combo setup and he kept getting like good timing off of me. And it's like I kept trying to set him up, but like he had good blocking off the crossover. And it's like most times when you cross over, it's really hard to block in the reverse direction, which is why crossovers are effective. But he was like ready, boom, crossover. The most off-putting character I've seen in this entire game. Old Sonya Blade with Kano's eye. Okay. Thank God.
I'll stain these
Holy
stairs
crap.
with your blood.
Fight!
So I guess it's like Doom rules. Just move forward and push as hard as you can. I'm going to try and connect with my boy Joey and maybe do some mid pulls tomorrow on the Switch. Is it Gorothon now?
I'll write you out of the narrative.
Fight.
It stresses me out because I keep missing all of my combos. I'm like throwing the first part, but I'm like they're falling like a ton of bricks, so I'm not hitting them with the second part, and it's probably because I'm not getting my inputs off fast enough. And so it means that my thumb is letting me down. She's slow. I'm old, guys. I'm old. But that being said, I'm working on it. We're gonna get it. I'm trying. I've worked it a few times. I've seen it. But it's throwing them into this.
Allow me.
Hey, boom! Goodbye. You got failed.
Thank you, sister.
You're welcome. Now hurry. There's no time to waste.
We got mask on. She's doing good, right?
You faced the greatest warrior who ever lived.
Oh, snap. No. Okay, cool. I'm gonna tell you right now, that burns my forearm out from the thumb. So it is my thumb. I'm not doing it fast enough because when I started actually getting the inputs out faster and I was like actually focusing harder, it was working. But that was the thing. I wasn't able to hit my rhythm before unless I was like, all right, let's fire it up. Another Raiden? Like a Raiden Kung Lao? Are you kidding me? That's freaking horrifying.
Okay, I don't think I have to fight it.
Nice.
There will be little left of you.
Fight.
So I've been trying to do this thing where I teleport with her, like say if I'm on the right-hand side, so I come up above you from the left, but then mid-air, I'm trying to then reverse the input from the other direction and re-teleport back to counteract your the potential for a block. To try and make it a block. I don't know if it's even possible, but that's like something I'm trying to like. I'm gonna try and practice even in like training mode and all that. It seems pretty effective. You can get past somebody's block defense and like get them in between trying to get attacks out. Definitely effective. Dang, dude.
Test your might.
Oops. Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. It's so hard for me to do. Oh my god, it's so hard for me to do. You have to like throttle those buttons as hard and as fast as you can. It's insane. I'm like, no, my thumb's already tired. Clearly on purpose. They're like, how's your thumb, asshole? We're about to come up to a boss fight soon, so we better kick the crap out of your thumbs. So here we go.
Hurry, Melina. You are almost there.
really wanted to play as Shang Tsung, to be honest with you. I really would have enjoyed that much more.
Fight!
So, I mean, in theory, it'll work, right? I mean, in theory, to do the crossover and then reverse it midair and then do a reverse crossover. I don't know if I'm trying to do it, but it's hard when you're playing the game when you're playing it for the first time. You're trying to play, not die a bunch, right? But I'm like, I want to also experiment a little bit, which means you got to die a bunch.
See the coming storm.
This is nuts. It's got to go fast, I think, is basically like I said, it's like Doom rules. You just have to go aggressive. If you stop being aggressive, you're opening yourself up to get that combo situation reversed. So people like my homie Necroshade, people that have very aggressive, forward aggressive styles are definitely going to dominate in games like this. He has very input heavy, aggressive, heavy style. Not to say that ones like MM that are like super crazy.
It's only a little further, Melina. Follow me.
Methodical is just as terrifying if you get somebody who's got crazy, good range stuff that teleports. I would be terrified of somebody like M with Melina, right? And somebody that's got heavy hitting power. So,
your defenses have failed, Shang Tsung.
Game on Switch, but
this
I'm worried about
is
the pipeline
over.
not being strong.
I do not think so.
I'm not getting.
Realize, sorcerer, that you've brought this on yourself. Avarice and ego have again proved your undoing. We have no choice but to eradicate you.
It is you who will be eradicated. You and your followers.
The graphics are kind of rough. I get that.
Once you are dead, all timelines will be mine.
He kicked him in his face. I really wish I had Shang Tsung for this. I really do. I want to get good with Shang Tsung. So I'm going to definitely, when I'm done streaming, look into getting him unlocked. So I can use him for stuff. It's us, baby girl. Let's get this. All right, it's time, Shang Tsung.
Your position is precarious. To survive, you must submit.
Yes.
What did you just say?
The question you must ask is, if Liu Kang couldn't finish us, how possibly could you?
Fight.
right there. He is like right there up on my ass. He like moves just out of range for that. That's not bad. Okay. So that's what I have to be careful of.
To survive, you
oh my god, it
must
makes you go all the way back here. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like,
the question you must ask is, if Liu Kang couldn't finish us, how possibly could you?
Fight.
You just have to like literally non-stop. Like I literally had it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's really wild. If you give him even a moment to set up, he'll just whoop your ass. So.
And they called me the Chosen One.
You are too kind, Liu Kang. Thank you. Allow me.
You have done more than enough. Please permit me to end this. May that be the last we see of you.
By the gods!
Timeline. Without Shang Tsung to hold it together, it's falling apart. You must return to your timeline before this one collapses.
Like run!
Thank
Run
you
like the
for
bunny!
your aid, Melina. May we one day meet again.
Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into... Oh, wait.
I'm telling you, the locations we found here are money. I mean, look at this. Don't the rainbow colors on these mountains just scream Outworld?
I cannot believe you'll be telling our story about how we defeated Shang Tsung.
Well, the studio thinks it's fiction, not fact. But I don't care, as long as it's covering the budget.
I assume you'll be the star.
Nope, I'm behind the camera, writing and directing. Time to let someone younger and prettier take the lead. You know, I've written in parts for all of you, if you want them.
Us? On screen?
I mean, they're cameos. But like they say, there are no small parts.
Thank you, Johnny. But we must decline.
But Raiden?
The new initiates arrive tomorrow. We must return to the Wuxi to begin their instruction.
Of course. You are right.
What about you, Takahashi? I need a blind swordsman, and no actor can do what you do.
I would love to.
So
but
they definitely wanted me to pick one of these main
to
characters.
I can't let up now.
Well, I know better than to ask you. Your plate is always full.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Which is why I must now depart.
Off to Outworld? To advise the Empress?
Between her father and her sister, Melina is receiving plenty of good advice. And with the sorcerers and the general imprisoned, there are few threats to her rule.
Is something wrong, then?
I am simply shoring up our defenses. As you know, Bi-Han and his Lin Kuei have abandoned their roles as Earthrealm's guardians. His brother, Kuai Liang, has agreed to build a new clan, the Shirai Ryu, to take its place. I must go aid his efforts.
Is there anything we can do?
Not yet, but I will call upon all of you when the time comes. Madame Bo, once again you have served an excellent meal.
That's kind of you to say.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you, All of you. You have served well as Earthrealm's champions.
No, Liu Kang. Thank you. Joining up with you really has changed the arcs of our lives.
I am glad.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished, there's only one thing left to do. Which one of you gets the bad news?
Not me. I'm still 3 mil in the hole on Sento. How, thick's your wallet, Takahashi?
Thick enough. But seems to me our hosts are on the hook. They did invite us.
You think we have money? The Shaolin live modestly.
Easy, Kumo. They're teasing.
Don't worry, farm boy. I've got this covered. Besides, my business manager tells me I can write this whole thing off.
The realms are in safe hands.
All right, straight talk. Absolutely adore this game. The story was fantastic. It's my favorite story so far. I was skeptical at first for sure, but actually getting into it, it's been my favorite so far for sure. I think the fighting is pretty good. It is a little... I think a lot of the people that don't like this game... Hold on. Let me see here. So, yeah, I think this game has some really good fighting in it, but I think the guys that play this game at like a high level or play fighting games at a high level probably aren't going to be as big of fans at the way the inputs drop and the options that you have for inputs. I just think that they're probably going to be a little bent on it, and that's probably why it hasn't kicked off. The Mortal Kombat 11 had more options to do different things. I don't know, we'll see. I think this is honestly a much better game so far, but I don't know. We'll play Mortal Kombat 11 again, and we'll stream that so that we have the whole story on here. But I know there are supposed to be some cutscenes I was told about, so we will kind of stick around for the cutscenes. I'm hoping that I don't get copyright hit because of this music. I'm like trying to like keep my audio talking over the top of it, so that way it's like, oh, okay, it's not really exactly the song, it's also got my voice over it. But I think this was really good. I was going to play as Raiden.
Look at him, clinging to life. Even now he struggles. Everyone who fought today did so fiercely. Had I not been here for it, I would have thought it impossible. Warriors from across timelines, clashing in combat. The blood, the death, the chaos. Yes, Lord Havoc. It's unfortunate it all ended so fast. The next time, it won't.
Whoa, man. That was wild. Everybody's like, I'm out. Anyway, this is a really good game. Highly recommend it. I do recommend that you get it on Switch. I do recommend you get it used. You should be able to probably find it somewhere between $30 to $40 used somewhere. Still probably going to find it between $40 and $45 new. Maybe even more, and depending on scarcity in your area. But the game itself is worth grabbing anywhere that you can get it, especially on the Switch, just because then you have a great way to practice it. In the same way that Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS with the D-pad is actually really good for training and doing online wireless matches. It was like very good, very stable. The same way, this is like good. It's not the same as the PlayStation 3 version, of course, but it was really good for what it was, and it was good to practice your inputs and things like that, and your timing on your inputs. The same way, this will be a really good way to practice, especially if you're a D-pad dude like myself. You'll be able to practice it handheld just as easily. Like if, say, for example, like myself, I have a Switch Lite. I'll be able to practice on the Switch Lite, and then I'm going to try the next time I play it, I'm going to practice with the fight stick. We're going to see if a fight stick feels better, or if it's better to just use the Pro Controller. And maybe I'll just stick with the Pro Controller. But I have a feeling the fight stick's going to make it maybe a little easier. It's just hard to say for sure. But definitely enjoyed this one. So yeah, we are going to do the next fighting game is probably going to be Mortal Kombat 11, and I'm going to discuss some of the other fighting games probably soon as well that I have available in the lineup. But yeah, here we are, the end of Mortal Kombat 1 on the Nintendo Switch. Try not to judge the graphics too harshly because it's all super soft on my end, my monitor, but on the actual recording, it's pretty sharp. So once the HD gets uploaded, you'll be able to get a much more accurate read on it. But it definitely was a little soft because it was like being live streamed, not like recorded and then downloaded, but actually streamed live. So kind of keep that in the back of your head too when you're judging it. A lot of people that post testing don't post tests streaming. Just double checking. There's been more than one like cutscene, so I'm just kind of sticking around, making sure that there's not more at the end here. Oh, and showing respect for all the people that worked on this game. So I'm hoping that having the music and the songs isn't getting my content copyright slammed. So I keep kind of like sporadically talking over parts of songs. Before there was words to it, so it was a little bit more prominent. But a lot of the time I'll turn music off in games, like especially if it's a Lucasfilm game or you know, anything Star Wars with anything with John Williams, basically. If John Williams did the score, you should just go in and turn music off in your game if you plan on streaming it. Because there's a bot out there, it's probably called John Williams Bot, and it's like, if you got some of his music in your game, it will find you, and it will be like, yeah, you can continue having this content out there. Just like if it ever does take off for whatever reason, John Williams is the one that's going to get money, not you. And you're like, oh wow, that's rough. So just because I played his game, or a game that just happened to have some of his music he made in 1977, like suddenly I don't get to be in control of my own content. So you kind of take that for what you will, but that's kind of my opinion on it. I feel like there should be some kind of thing out there that if you're gonna like have your music in a video game, that you should not be allowed to copyright hit. It's like people don't tune in like, hey, I'm gonna watch this guy play Mortal Kombat 1 so I can like listen to the music. It's like, that's not why people, it's not like I have like the Mortal Kombat 1 soundtrack and I just have all of the music loaded into their own individual files in a playlist. It's like, just listen to the music. I get that the people that compose that music should get the money for that, but like if someone's playing a game, they should be in control of like, that's my basically it's like, I know it sounds a little conceited, but it's my performance. Like, you shouldn't have control of my performance just because the thing I performed had a little bit of your music in it, or even a lot of your music in it, because people didn't come there to watch your music. It wasn't like, name the composer of the soundtrack of this game, right? It's like, nobody came for that. You know, you come to watch Mortal Kombat and the individual person's take on it, you know. So it's definitely and it's definitely tricky, but I don't like that I don't get to enjoy Star Wars games, basically, is why I'm bitter. I love Star Wars so much, everybody knows that, and I don't get to enjoy the game because I immediately have to turn off the music. And I know that the Star Wars music is really a big deal, because over time it has been used to frame certain transitions, certain, like, this is the moment where you like have that Jedi awakening. There's like a little clip of sound that they use from an old thing from, you know, from like Return of the Jedi or whatever, and it's like, oh, that's such a great moment, that's a great moment of sound to use in this scene. Yeah, well, if you have music on, John Williams is going to be like, yep, your whole stream now, if it ever makes a penny, I get it. And you're like, oh damn, the hell, John Williams, you've composed like half of everything that's out there. Him and Michael Kamen, look it up. So I'm like literally just trying to talk over the music to kind of protect my whatever, my 11 listeners. Thank you, all 11 of you, by the way. I love each and every one of you. And if any of you know what me saying 11 listeners is a throwback to, I swear we can be friends. That'd be awesome. That's like old school, man. That's like early 90s. Gosh. I'm like, these credits are taking forever. I seriously did not have to go to the bathroom at the beginning of the credits and now have to go to the bathroom since the credits have started rolling. Like, that's how long the credits have been rolling. I'm like, legitimately, this is like a long time for the credits to be going. I feel like they should be showing like Liu Kang get older. So now, yeah, so now I have to look into Shang Tsung. I think Shang Tsung is going to be like my main. He has some heavy hits and he has some really cool options, because I was getting the hang of changing into you, or whoever your opponent is, as like the move to change into your opponent. And so the good technique that I think I'm going to try and combo. I'm like telling everyone how to basically how to beat me because but like my plan is start the round as old Shang Tsung. He has a heavier hitting combo, but it's slower, but it hits hard. And then halfway through, a little 3/4 of the way through the round, switch to young Shang Tsung, who can hit those combos with a greater distance at a faster rate to wrap up and nail the round. Then in round 2, start as young Shang Tsung, come out hard and fast, switch to old Shang Tsung, but then quickly, instead of being old, shift into your opponent. And that's when you can take back round 2. That's my plan. I'm sorry. I know this took so long. I'm like getting old. I'm getting so old waiting for this to be over. And if it starts to fall apart, just switch back to old. And win round 2 the way you won round 1. If that gets blocked, right? But I really, so far my favorites have been, I like Shang Tsung, I like Melina, I like Raiden, I like Scorpion, I like Sub-Zero. I feel like those are kind of cliche to like those ones, but those are the ones I like. Bottom line. You know what I mean? It was weird as a copy and paste of that same thing. Look. I'm not doing any source code. Android. What the hell? It's all kind of crazy. So I legitimately waited for nothing. Oh, there we go. But I do believe we've unlocked some content now. In custom. Oh, cool. Okay, so I can purchase. Why won't it show me what I need to do? Like, it won't even show me what I need to do to go through. That's weird. Alright, well, he's the one that I really want to mess with. Let's go and check her then. Oh no, these ones for sure. See. Okay, I see what's up here. They're like, why these guys? Yeah. Okay, so Shang Tsung is the one that I really want. But I'm not gonna buy him on stream. I'm not gonna do it while I'm streaming. Won't let me just play with him.
Scorpion. Nitara. Goro. Jax. Sundo.
I'm picking something that's going to be intense, like environmental wise. And then we'll wrap up.
Round one. Fight! Round two, fight! Finish her!
All right, so I gotta learn that one.
Wins.
Dope. Awesome, awesome. Totally willing to do streams of fun stuff on like Twitch or whatever. It'll be like recorded so that I could post later, but it'll be on Twitch and that'll be like a invite only kind of a deal. I will be playing Mortal Kombat 11. If I find some other ones that I might want to play story mode on, I will. But I will probably be playing Mortal Kombat 11 soon. And I'm going to look into getting some more of this character unlock stuff. But I do give this game a solid 2.5 out of 5 as far as like on the Switch. The graphics and stuff, and it's very, it's got some issues that aren't necessary. They don't need to be there. It's like the way that they did the code. They should have optimized it better. They really could have. A lot of other game studios did a better job at optimizing. And I just feel like it was almost intentionally bad to get people to complain about the Switch instead of, because others, it was like stuff that didn't need to be rough was rough, like in the gameplay, not in the gameplay as much, but like the videos. It's like, it's pre-recorded, just optimize it for the correct frame rate and feedback of the Switch. It's like, it's not that hard. If that's what you do for a living, it shouldn't be that hard at all. So anyways, I'm very frustrated with that part of it, but the game itself is fantastic. So the actual story though, the story is 5 out of 5. The story is 5 out of 5. I give the actual fighting controls, when everything was smooth, I give the fighting controls a solid 4 out of 5. Really do enjoy it. The only perfect 5 out of 5 that I've ever played so far is Samurai Showdown, but this one's solid 4 out of 5. And we'll talk a little bit about that with Mortal Kombat 11. And if I can find 10, I'll take a look. But typically I only ever see it on like an Xbox console. I never see it come through on PlayStation. So I'll keep my eyes open, I guess. But great games. I really did enjoy this game. You can go back through and check it out. Like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. I really do appreciate everyone's support. Very good game. Thank you guys for joining me. YouTube, take it easy.